Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to upload a video to YouTube. And actually the first step takes place before you actually upload it. So I'm going to share my screen. And basically, so here's my downloads folder. And this video I created in an awesome app called Creatify, and which is great for any type of shorts type videos or UGC style videos. But my point here is that not all video generators give you a really clean title. So sometimes you have to go in and readjust it. And typically I like to have the keyword that I'm going after of the video in this specific title. So in this one, it's AI-powered YouTube video ideas generator, and this is by vidIQ. So I like to either put the brand in here if I'm creating just a one-off video, maybe my company name or the specific channel name. So I like to brand it to the keyword itself. So now that we have that done, we're going to jump over to the YouTube channel, which there's a couple easy ways. You can either go to youtube.com, log in with a Gmail address, or if you're already logged in to Gmail, all you have to do is go to these 9 dots and hit YouTube, and then it logs you in directly. So I'm already logged in. So at this point, once you're logged in, I'm going to go back a step here. And I like to work directly from the YouTube Studio. So all you do is click on the icon in the upper right-hand corner, go to YouTube Studio. And now this is kind of the back end, so you can see what videos you have out there already. This is a newer channel for me that I'm just starting, but all you have to do then to upload your first video is you can either go to this upload video or create. Now I'm going to select a file. And when I go to downloads, here's our video right here. So I'm just going to open it up. All right, so now while it's uploading, so we have our title, which this actually populates directly from the title that we created prior to uploading. And there is a lot of power. We're not going to get into a lot of SEO tactics, but there is a lot of power to having your video named the keyword, potentially the brand, before you upload it. And this is why. And so while it's uploading, I think it's actually pretty close, but we're going to go ahead, and I definitely recommend setting up a playlist. So I have some set up here already, but we're setting up a separate playlist for vidIQ, which is one of the affiliate products we're going to be promoting. And so from here, all I'm going to do is hit new playlist, and then I'm going to add a new playlist. And now what I'm going to do is I actually have a prompt that I use ChatGPT, but you're welcome to use any, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini. And what I do is I'm trying to find a really good description, because once you start creating more videos on, like for example, for me on this vidIQ software, you want to make sure they're all within the same playlist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go into ChatGPT. So I have the paid version. You don't have to have the paid version. You can definitely use the free version as well. I just like it because I can organize my projects over here. So I do have a project set up for vidIQ. All I'm going to do is paste in the prompt. And this is going to be for the title and also the description. So they both have character limitations. And now once I do this, First, it's going to give me a title. And it says vidIQ Mastery right here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that. And there we go, 139 characters. Now we're going to go to the description. And we'll copy from right here all the way down. Actually, okay, there we go. All right, so we'll go back, and then now we're going to, there we go. So we got just under 4,000 characters, so that's really good. And then we'll just select our language, which will be English. All right, so we're good there. So we're just going to create that playlist. Hit done, and now this video is now going to be placed into this playlist. Then there's some other settings. I always check, no, it's not made for kids. No, there's no restrictions to viewers over. I don't have to restrict my video to viewers over 18 only. I do have in this video specifically a paid promotion, so I will check this. This is about AI altered content, so I do have an AI avatar built into this video, so I'm going to check yes here. And I typically leave these all checked. So the tags are another important area. They're not, I mean, I'm hearing more and more that they're not as important as they used to be, but I still put them in there. So we'll come back to that because we're going to generate that through a separate prompt on ChatGPT. And then depending on if you're in a specific location, I typically, unless I'm shooting like a video for a local company, I typically leave that blank. All these, I leave these checked. And remixing, I do choose for my case, because I am kind of more on the education side of the spectrum as far as educating people on different AI tools. And so I think that's good. So we'll go to the next step. These are, eventually we'll get to this point, but for now we're just going to keep going. Copyright looks good. Now I kind of by default leave it as unlisted, and then I'll hit save. So now we have kind of the core of the video. And now I head over to content. And so under shorts, now you're going to see that here's our video right here, listed, or I'm sorry, unlisted. So now we're going to go back and we are going to populate the title or just give it a little more description as far as optimize for the keyword itself. So I do have another prompt for that, which is right here. All right, and one thing I did forget to do, I do like to take the details that are in this video, so you can just click this little rectangular shape here, and I copy it, and what I'll do is I'm going to actually throw that in this spot right here. Okay, so now that short is there. This is the page from vidIQ that I'm basically generating the video around. All right, so now I got that in that page, and now I'm going to copy the prompt. Go back to ChatGPT. I'm actually going to start a new one, and I'm going to paste it in there. All right, so now it's going to create me a title, which I actually prompted it to create me some kind of alternate titles just to see, okay, which one is going to give me kind of the SEO side of things, along with kind of an attention grabbing type headline. And so this AI tool will never run out. So I like this one. Tell you what, I'm going to put this one in there. Struggling with content ideas, watch this first. So this is basically about giving ideas prior to actually creating. I'm sorry, I'm gonna actually do this one. This one's kind of, and we can change these around later, but for now, I'm gonna put this one in here. Now we'll go back to ChatGPT. And here is basically our SEO optimized description. And I'm going to grab these hashtags here too, because I do like to put those in the description as well. All right. So it looks like everything populated correctly. And then what I'm going to do is just take out that little prompt there. All right. So everything looks good there. And then also within that prompt, I had it create the tags. Kind of hearing mixed information on tags, but I do like to add them in. Some say they don't work, some say they do. So I typically like to add them in. So part of the prompt is comma separated tags. And now here are my tags. So I'm gonna actually take that one out. And all right, so now I have my tags in there. You do have 500 characters, but you don't necessarily have to do all of that. Otherwise, everything else looks really good. So now at this point, and basically YouTube is trying to figure out your video, who they're going to serve it to. So what I like to do here is I like to schedule this out for about 2 hours into the future. You can do more, you can do less. Some people like to, post later in the evening. So I'm picking my time zone. And then right now for me, it's about 4:11 local time. So I'm going to set it up for like 6:15 p.m. And that'll give YouTube some time just to figure out what my video is about, how it can find the right audience, and hopefully pick up some views. So, all right. So I got that scheduled. I'm gonna hit done, and that's about it. That's kind of how you set up that video, that first video to YouTube. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, like, and if there's any other topics on YouTube that you want to hear about, please drop them in the content, and we'll see you next time.